Hi everybody, welcome to our channel or welcome back to our channel. If you're new from Ben's room.
Yep.
And you'll have to excuse me. I'm a lot better, but I'm still really congested and I'm a little snorky. So, did you hear me coughing last night, Mom?
No.
I couldn't sleep for it.
I've done that.
Better one
recently.
day, sick the next, better the next. It's just like taking turns. I think Chris just exploded.
I was sneezing and a cough interrupted my sneeze. It stopped my sneeze, thankfully, but was not pleasant.
That mess up there. Ignore that mess up there. Now that I've pointed it out, quit looking at it. I've got a wolf in my lap. That's the back of his head. And yes, that's our Christmas tree. And yes, it's still up. And it's going to stay up until Mom wants it to come down.
Yesterday.
You want it down now? Okay, we'll take it down. Want to take it down this weekend?
Whatever.
All right. My tree's coming down this weekend. Mom's sitting over there eating chocolate-covered marshmallow eggs. That might put you in the mood to get rid of your Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since we did a video from home, isn't it?
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. I get tired of doing them in the car. So much louder. I have a headache. I ain't in the mood. We had a busy day today. We went to community action and found out I have to go back tomorrow. Again.
Why?
Oh, I'll tell you all about it later. And then we went and picked up Bonnie and took her to the Walmart and took her to Meijer and took her to Arby's and then took her home. There's a lot of taking going on.
Yeah.
Oh, and Wendy's too. She wanted to go to Wendy's and get a tea. What's your good boy doing? What's your good boy? Mwah. Yes. Give me mooches. All the smooches. The internet will be zealous. The internet will say, oh, I wish I had a dog like that wolf. And Mommy will say, haha, that's my dog. That's Mommy's doggy. Except when he's Grandma's doggy.
Except when he's Chris's dog.
Except when he's Chris's. Except when he's the cable guy's dog.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And the inspector's dog.
Oh, yeah.
She was very taken, and he was too.
He appreciates being admired.
Yeah.
He was very well admired by that lady.
Says, you're beautiful.
She did. Her eyes just lit up and she looked at him. You're beautiful. And I was like, yep, he is. He's beautiful. He is.
Anyway, guys.
He does.
Is licking your hand off now.
Yeah, he does have a very striking expression that he gets when he's very happy to see a person.
Yeah.
The ears are in a different position and the eyes are bright and shiny.
Mm-hmm.
And he holds his mouth a little differently. Mm-hmm. And it's a very attractive look. It's just gorgeous. And I would get a picture of it and share it with you, but he won't do it for me. He's tired of seeing me. Goodness.
You have to call the cable.
He's looking at me like, make her turn it off.
Call the cable dude. Cable dude. Come help me.
He's now looking Mom like, turn it off. I tried to tell Quest, but he's
you
useless.
could get a couple of doggy kisses out of a cable dude.
Yeah. Poor cable dude. We don't have cable anymore. Oh, we're doing real well without cable. I don't think we miss it at all, do we?
The only time he has to come out now is to replace the thing that hooks up to our router.
Mm.
If it ever needs it.
But seriously, we went to, what's the stick called?
Roku.
Roku and Hulu. Is that right?
Yep.
And Hulu. And there's more shows than you could ever watch. I mean, honestly.
Yeah.
About the time you get tired of them, they take them off and put different ones on.
Yeah.
Mom's been watching,
A bunch of stuff.
what was the cowboy serial one?
Oh,
Death Valley?
yeah.
Death Valley what? Days?
Yeah.
Death Valley Days. Okay. This is an old black and white Western
Yeah.
serial. It's an anthology, really. Every week it's different people and a different story. And the only thing that they all have in common is the old narrator who sets it up and then finishes it off. And I just thought, that's a really cool premise for a show to do it like that.
Mm-hmm.
I wish somebody'd do that with horror.
Yeah.
Because that would be really good.
Mm-hmm.
The last time we had anything like that was Tales from the Crypt. And I didn't like the Crypt Keeper.
Neither did I. I didn't watch it very many times because it didn't do it for me.
Now, Rod Serling in The Twilight Zone, he did a good job.
Right.
But he was just a little dry for me.
I always enjoyed him, I think.
He was so talented. He wrote so much really, really good TV and stories and stuff.
Yeah.
He was very talented. Somebody asked me an interesting question damn, I'm snorking again. Somebody asked me an interesting question online, day before yesterday, I think it was. They wanted to know if I was H.P. Lovecraft or Edgar Allan Poe. I said I didn't know I had to choose. And then I got to thinking about it later, and I said, people do go one way or the other.
Yeah.
They really do.
Yeah.
One's more science fiction, and the other one's more straight horror.
Yeah.
And as much as I like H.P. Lovecraft, no, I have to go with Edgar Allan Poe.
There's Sepulchre there by the sea.
Oh, yeah. I just read that one the other day. Most depressing thing you ever heard in your life. One a little. Okay.
I don't think so.
And
It's about this little girl that was friends with the little boy, and they thought they were in love, and they were going to grow up and get married and have happily ever after and everything. And then the little girl died, and here's this grown man lamenting the death of a child in a romantic way. It's uncomfortable. Speaking of uncomfortable, that hurt.
Hi, baby.
But no, it's really, really. He could write stuff that just made you think, nope.
Ain't going there.
He was good. They still don't really know how he died.
Who?
Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh. You think that was an accident? No.
I've always hoped that when we get to the afterlife, before you go where you're going to spend your eternity, that there would be an information booth. And I could stop and get answers to all the true crime questions my little heart has, and what killed Edgar Allan Poe, and just there's 40,000 million questions I would love to have answered. Wolfie, what you doing?
Things getting ready to fall off, hit me on the head.
Oh, Grandma, getting ready to bonk him on the noggin. He's mad at me for being on the phone, so he's laying on the floor. He gets mad at Mommy because she tapes on her darn phone.
Get mad at Mommy because he can.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, he has a new snack that he loves a lot. I took a wild hair the other day when we were grocery shopping, and I bought some Archway cookies, and they're iced oatmeal. What I wanted was the iced molasses, but they didn't have them. So I got the iced oatmeal, and Wolf went buggy over them. He loves them. He sits there and looks at me and just dies inside every time I take a bite. He does. He just, oh, she took another bite. Poor baby. And I give him plenty, don't I? Well, no, you don't either, old woman. He said, no, you don't give him plenty.
Plenty's the old darn cookie.
That's
Mommy's a pig.
true. Yes, Mommy's a big pig. Anyway, I'm down to 3 cookies. I got to share them with my dog here in a little bit. I feel like a cookie.
You can have 2 halves, and Wolf gets the other 2 halves and the whole one.
That's what Wolf said. I can have 2 halves, and he can have 2 halves and a whole one, and also my 2 halves. That's what Wolf said.
Yep.
He's a good boy. I wish those. What?
Have a plan.
I wish those came more in the package. Because, I mean, it's too expensive to buy them
Yeah.
all the time. It's okay if you see them there and you want a little treat once in a blue moon,
Yeah.
which is what happened. I hadn't even thought of them in years. I didn't even know if they still made them.
Uh-huh.
And so I saw them and I was like, oh, I used to love this when Ben was little, especially. I used to International whatever coffee.
Oh,
What were those called?
international coffees. I thought.
I guess international coffees. And you could get like Swiss mocha. And they had different names on them. And it was instant coffee. And I used to love that stuff. I really did. And I would get my little cookies and dip it in my coffee and be just as happy as a pig in slop. That's back when they were like $1.68 a package.
Yeah.
They don't cost like $1.68 a package now. My heavens,
Why would they?
Yeah.
Everything else.
We went to the grocery store today, took Bonnie, and we were going up and down the freezer ready to eat
Aisle.
food. Yeah, just like pizzas and sandwiches and not the frozen bread or the frozen big lasagnas, but just the serving of something.
Yeah.
And they had a bag of Tyson chicken sandwiches. 4 chicken sandwiches on white buns on sale for $15.
Wow. That's expensive for what it is.
Whoa.
You know
gotta
what
be
I want
kidding
from
me.
another company, though, that was at Meijer? But I didn't find them boneless, and I didn't know where the rest of them lived.
No.
They were bagged like Tyson, but I don't think they were Tyson. But what I saw, what was not the boneless version, was Korean barbecue chicken wings. I was looking for boneless, but they weren't in that small sector where these are the clearance ones. But I couldn't remember or find the non-clearance ones, so when we go back to Meijer, we gotta hunt for ginormous bags of boneless chicken wings and Korean barbecue if we can fit stuff in the freezer, because I'm wanting to try them boneless now.
That kid. I was there today looking at the pork egg rolls. Those looked good.
They could have been Tyson, but I don't remember if they were or not.
Did you tell him about Wolfie's stuffed peppers?
Oh yeah, so Mom had a birthday. Chris got her pizza. Well, I helped, but Chris got her pizza for his present to her from her favorite place. But for her at home cooking birthday dinner, I made stuffed peppers. Okay, she liked them. They were fine. There's nothing wrong with them. Wolfie, on the other hand,
Loved them.
loved them, and he loved the pepper part.
Yeah, he would eat the burger, but he wanted the pepper.
Yeah, she'd try to give him just the hamburger, and he'd be like, no, I want the pepper. She'd give him the pepper, and he was just really
Slurp it
delighted to have it. Slurped it
You're a
down
weird
like
puppy.
crazy. He was starving for peppers.
No, I'm saying he's weird for liking peppers.
Ugh, I hate green peppers.
Well, somebody had to take something after Gemma.
Well, he eats what his grandma eats, pretty much. Last night they were eating spinach and broccoli. Did he eat spinach or broccoli? Now that's weird. She's saying no, he didn't. That's weird because he likes
He
broccoli.
likes broccoli, yeah.
Do you need more light from the Christmas tree?
Sure. You could see the color flash on my face when he turned that on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you better light it up now. We're going to take it down. Mm.
I want my room back.
Yeah. Wolfie wants his toy spot back.
Yes.
Yes, he
You
does.
can tell by looking under the tree.
Yeah, all his toys are under the tree. He wants his spot for his toys back. Yeah. 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 Yes, I will sit there and do that for 20, 30 minutes. I will sit there and just say yeah to the dog. Because he looks at me and I gotta say something.
She does, doesn't
Gotta
she,
say
buddy?
something, so I just say yeah. He's funny though. He's been mad at me about half for the last few days because he's scared of sneezes.
Yeah.
They always startle him, and then he thinks you did it on purpose. And I've been sneezing, and everybody's been sneezing, and he's like, he's over it. He has had enough sneezes to last him for the rest of the year. Thank you very much. He gets up and he stands there and he looks back over his shoulder at me like, you've hurt my feelings, you mean thing.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
He's a good
He
boy.
doesn't pay quite as much attention when I do it.
Apparently I sneeze worse than anybody else.
Apparently, you've got
Yeah.
a short sneeze, huh?
I don't know. Oh, excuse me. Like I said, I was coughing last night.
Now we're going to yawning.
Did you go to the pharmacy today, Tim?
Nope, Grandma said I didn't need to.
You did for me.
She said I didn't need to today.
What did you need to buy that you don't have?
Tuesday morning was the last of my 20 and 5 milligrams. I only had 20 milligram in Tuesday.
Oh,
Do you have 20 milligram for tomorrow?
No, I don't even have the 5 milligram for tomorrow.
Okay, well, I'll get it tomorrow. It'll be fine. You missed more than that when you got the stomach flu and everything's fine, so
Yeah.
you'll be fine. I think I'm a doctor. Or at least a pharmacist.
Yeah.
I'm clearly some type of medical expert.
well, you did work in a pharmacy.
I did. I was a pharmacy tech. Mostly, I just gave people their prescriptions and made them sign. But I was better at that than the other ones were.
You're very social.
Dave used to say, anybody can count out pills, but not everybody can just talk to people. He hated to do it too. He did do it, and he could do it, but he didn't enjoy it.
It was not, yeah. Well, for you, it just seems so natural.
Well, hell, I knew half of them.
Mm-hmm.
And they would all be like, about half panicked that I was going to look at their medical file
Yeah, so Bobby
and
looked
see.
into it.
And they were right to be scared. I did look up and see what was wrong with them, but I never told anybody, but I did look. The statute of limitation is long since passed, so I can tell on myself if I want to.
Yeah.
Some of it was actually sad.
Yeah. Wolfie's looking at me like she's still recording, Chris.
Yeah, I better finish up. We're over 20 minutes.
I didn't get to say how my day was.
Nobody cares.
Hey.
How was your day, Chris?
Well, we went to Dave and Buster's today,
You know he loves Dave and Buster's.
and I played on this machine that's like a modified form that machine Ben was to play at Warehouse 61. But instead of pushing out quarters and stuff, it sorts between cards and coins. And when I played and used up all my cards, I got one of the coins from the machine
Mm-hmm.
because it didn't fall down the right hole. And it says the company name, which is Elot, in big letters. And then it says top quality entertaining in the world. That's also the maker of the machine I played. So later on, after I gave up on the cards, which I almost knocked a whole set off of 10,
Aw.
another one of my friends came over and he's looking for the machine, couldn't find it. I like, step over here, there's like 10 or 15 about to fall.
Mm-hmm.
And we double teamed it with his last credits and we got all the cards. And I asked, since I helped you get those, can I please have one of the cards? And he gave me these two.
Chekhov and Kirk.
Yep. And he got 8 or 9 other ones.
Cool.
We probably had the whole set between us, but I didn't notice, so I looked at it later on the website. If I hadn't asked for any, he would have traded in for 2,500 tickets for the shop. Because I didn't know what these barcodes were. If they scan them, if you have a whole set, it's 2,500 prize coupons. But if you
Wow.
have one, it's 100 prize coupons.
Well, Chris will always take a trip to Dave and Buster's.
Yep. So I got 2 cards from that game and a coin.
Hey, Ben. You got anything you want to add?
I can't think of anything.
Wolfie just raised his head up and looked at me. Do you have anything you want to add? Do you?
Yes.
You do, don't you?
All
He's
cats.
looking so alert at me. Oh, I did 2 shorts today. So look for them if you haven't seen them yet. Okay, Chris, anything else?
Not much. I said what I wanted to talk about today. So see you on Friday, guys.
Okay, take it easy. Take care of yourselves. Come back and see us on Friday. And in the meantime, have a good week. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.